Howdy, howdy, and welcome to Towers of Aghasba. It's launch day. How exciting is that? Looks like everything is coming through okay. Yay, that's good to see. So, let me get past that. Here we go. Okay. I'm excited to show you guys Towers of Aghasba. This is a cozy open world game. Lots of exploring, some adventure. And we're gonna hop into a new game and show you everything from the beginning. Thank you to Dreamlit and Terminals for giving me early access. So I was able to figure some things out for you guys in advance. I appreciate that greatly, and I'll be having guides coming out as well. It's a really interesting story, and it's a really pretty game. So let's take a look.
Bakaru, Shuhu, Astu Kalalata.
Y'all let me know if you want me to read all the subtitles.
Chulakal, Bakaru.
They're speaking in their own language, but the subtitles obviously we can read. This may not be how we plan to arrive, but thank the spirits we arrived at all. This is Haluna. 56 treacherous nights at sea, and we're finally here, the island of our ancestors.
Aghasba.
The rightful home of the
Walasha.
Shimu people, Aghasba. It's so freeing to be off that rotting ship, isn't it? I kind of like it. Humor, good. Use it around the other Shimu to lift their spirits. Before we set out to find our former capital city of Midhaven, we must collect our wits and retrieve all we can from our crashed ship. Village elder Koru told me that our tribe's Amity crystal was left in the wreckage. It is not of much practical use, but keeping our tribe's heritage alive is paramount.
Ashtulu Arpu.
I need you to swim out to the wreckage and return our Amity crystal to Koru, young one. I believe I can see the glint of it now, hanging off the broken mast of our ship. There it is.
Pahu.
If you need more info, ask Koru. He's the oldest man on the beach.
Osho.
Go now, young one. I have faith in you. So we have a new quest, Shipwrecked Shimu. We can view it in our journal, and our active quest is going to appear in the top left corner. They're going to be giving us some quests like this along the way. I need to turn this music down a bit. It's very loud in my ears. Let's see if that works. And so this is, you know, like many open world survival games, it kind of puts you through your paces in the beginning to kind of learn how the game works, and this incorporates story a lot. There's a curious mask here sitting on the ground that we want to pick up, and then to go over here and get this, we're going to learn that yes, we can swim in the game. We can also swim fast with shift. And if you use the up and down arrows, you can change your perspective and see what's underwater as well. That'll come in handy later. We can also jump up and climb on things. Oops, if I get the right angle. That might not have been it. I am using stamina while I'm swimming in the water. Get up there. Guess that's not where I went up before. See? Just like Link, we can climb straight up on things, which is a lot of fun. Pretty good at... Oh my gosh. Did I just do that? Yeah, this is a perfect example of how to do it, clearly. Get up there. Okay, now you're just trolling me, game. This has not happened before, I promise. Get over there. Thank you. Watch me fall down the other side. Okay. Over to the wreckage. Jump towards the surface to start climbing it. And we're gonna get up on this beam. And it's gonna toggle crouch on and off, because standard it comes toggled off, and so you have to hold C to stay in the crouched position. And I don't want to have to do that. I want to just hit C and be crouched. And also, if you change anything in the settings, make sure that you hit F to apply every time, because otherwise it won't be applied. And then you'll be like, didn't I just change this? Why is it not working? Here's our Amity crystal. Okay, we need to return the crystal to Koru, the old man on the beach. Lots of nice water down there. I think I'll jump. Whee! You can see I have a mini-map in the bottom right corner. It also has a star that's marking where my current quest is, so I can head in that direction. It's cool how you walk really slow when you're in deep water. Realistic. One of those like survival open world games that's like annoyingly realistic, as Alexa Chuck would say. Here's Hayuk, the old man. Oh, hi there. It's too bad the ship crashed, huh? It was pretty good. So this is Aghasba. Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't seem very good. But maybe we haven't gotten to the part that's good yet. They made it sound really good when I agreed to this journey. Okay, where's Koru? Saga. No, Safari. Why am I not seeing them? Usually they have a thing over their head. Why is Olsen so upset? Probably because the shipwreck, huh? Hey, Oe! Oh, you got it to work. Is that surprising? Why? Are some people having trouble getting it to work? I've had it for a few days already. Okay, seriously. I know that's Paul. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, what am I missing here? Am I right? Have they become invisible? Okay, I'm gonna look at my journal and see if she told me something I forgot about. I'm gonna hit tab. You have all these different options up here. Inventory, that we can't see yet. It's gonna end up being build. Journal, map. Shipwrecked is where we have the things that we learn about, like scanning things in No Man's Sky. And builders are for building for quests and stuff. So if I look at journal, I can see return Amity crystal to. Uh-oh. Why is it restarting? That's not good. No, don't do that. A connection error occurred. Let's go back to the main menu. Is that why Corey was hiding? Because they saw it coming? Old Explorer. Captain Steve tried it on his PS5, will not even boot. And a bunch of people in chat said they could not get it to work on PS5 or Steam. Uh-oh. That's not good. That is not good. Let's go into mode here. Is it the same mode? That's not good. I had a little bit of trouble with the pre-build this weekend, but they were doing a bunch of like adding updates and stuff. Didn't I just talk to him? I have no idea. I swear I talked to him. Yeah, but they made a bunch of updates and stuff, and it has been more stable. But I'm not gonna say it's perfect because it has not been perfect. Oi, young one, you've returned with your Amity crystal. My largest gratitude's upon you. It glowed. The crystal, it glowed? Could it have been a ray of the sun, perhaps? Nope, it really glowed. As the Jubunga flies, our Amity crystal is showing signs of activity after all this time. Not since Jua has a Shimu been born who can harness the power of Amity. The great force of life that flows through all living things. So it's like the force. The force is with you. I'd like you to hold on to this crystal for now, youngest. Alert me to any further glowing or similar goings on. But this is not our focus at present. Our priority is to find the mighty Shimu capital of Midhaven and begin rebuilding our civilization. Speak now to Haluna about how you can best help the Shimu get resettled on gas. Keep a sneaky eye on that crystal. Okay. Will do. So now we're going to go talk to the tribe leader again. And she's going to tell us where to go next on our journey as we're getting through this initial part. Old Explorer, there was a patch this morning for Valheim. Yeah, that was the, it was the little patch that I had posted about earlier that had been in public test. A lot of it's for, like, gamepad controllers and that kind of stuff. Heluna. You've returned our tribe's Amity crystal to Koru, have you? It glowed. Ah, the sun hit it. Why do you people keep saying that? It's good to appreciate the small things in life, but now let's focus on the task at hand. Our tribe's survival. Our head architect, Ajit, needs an apprentice. I'm assigning you to this position. What? Fine. I'm not going to read all the different things. If you want to find more information and those, obviously you could do it if you're playing. Ajit went ahead to find an area to establish our first farming village, and she's going to mark it on the map for us. So now we can see the island that we're on. Go forth, find him, and do what he asks. So we can hit tab to go to the map. And when we look at the map, we can scroll in and out on it. and you have the star for where your current quest is. If you hover it over it, it'll give you details about the quest that you're looking for there. It'll also mark some other things on the map that you're going to need in the future. And it'll give you information about things that you're working on in that area. Like if you're working on building something, you can hover over it and it'll give you information about like what you need to be able to build that thing that you're working on or finish steps for a quest, which is super handy. So right now we're going to go find a jeet, and of course we're going to gather things along the way. I don't remember climbing up this wall last time, but maybe I did. Could have gone any direction. Hi Doc Rath, love Valheim, best $20 game ever, right? I know, like, get a lot of freaking play hours out of that 20 bucks. I don't even remember how many hours I have in Valheim anymore. It's telling me to hurry up. I'm gonna pick up stones. A lot of resources have those little triangles over them to help you find where things are. Sticks and stones are small, and that helps them stand out a little bit, which is nice. I can see on my mini map on the right too, the little star at the edge showing me which direction to go as I'm traveling. I need... Whoops. Ahoy! You down there. That wasn't far. You can hit spacebar and skip these cutscenes too if you want to. He's grumpy. Grumpy. Okay, so I'm really good at scaling rocks and mountains. Got me some Link Zelda Breath of the Wild skills. Although it's not slippery in the rain like Zelda is. That's kind of nice. Here's a boulder. We can't harvest that yet. We need a pickaxe. So here it's going to show us again that we can climb straight up walls. Jump! Hello, grumpy person. Ajit.
Huh? Impa?
You.
Impa hula ju is shalapo hiluna jala lurstu? Puck, the cockjo. Jehu koko is shalapo. Astu katao in the pool. Good job.
Is it beautiful? Well...
Nukor.
It's disgusting.
Jehu Raljork.
There's nothing. Totally empty.
Luka Colonel Lakanjol, Kolorjak, Shanolu? Or now Jusha Jorlap
It's the most
Kolorjak,
pathetic, bountiful paradise I've ever seen.
Impao Perla Juxa Learn
Want to help
Kutui?
me build a civilization?
Luatash. Jehu Impa Shalabu.
Here, little apprentice, take this farming village marker. Sometimes when it goes into this text box, you're not actually in it. You have to click on it to get in there to be able to hit E to go to the next one. I need to go down there and find somewhere to establish our first farming village. A flat area with plenty of room for expansion. Culkin the Builder will join you after you've picked a spot.
Ako Rapi Shalabu.
Now off with you, and don't snap yourself in half trying to get down there. Gee, thanks. Come to think of it, take this too. This is my spare parachute. I love that they just give you a parachute up front. Heluna would be furious with me if I let you break your little neck.
Kuljurim P Chastu.
Just as I'll be furious if you don't find a great spot for a farming village. So gliding is straightforward. You jump with your parachute and you hit space while you're in the air to use it. Easy peasy. So we need a big flat spot, and what I have done before is just gone with this obvious big flat spot right in front of us, and it has worked out well. Note over there, there's a ruin right there, and there's something at the top of that mountain behind the ruin. So I'm gonna jump into this big flat spot using my first little balloon glider. It does use stamina while you're gliding, but you have a lot of it. Start seeing creatures running around down here and there. Get a stick. I need a stick. Definitely want to collect sticks and stones. Everywhere you go, you're going to use them a lot in the early game. Berry stump gives me berries and a common seed. So, oh, and then these are bushes. Gave me fiber and a common seed, and sometimes they'll give you thatch as well. So, if I look in my inventory, I see that gave me the farming village marker. You can right click on things to see what you can do with them. I'm gonna use this, and then it gives me the outline for where do I want to put it. And for this farming thing, it says this cannot be removed or relocated after placement. So I'm gonna put it where I still have room to build around it. And use Q and E to rotate. The ramps are the entrances. They're on pretty much all sides. You can also use scrolling up and down to lower or raise something that you're placing. That looks good to me. Let's put it there. Huzzah!
이거 질감
Everybody's
와람
moving in.
반다오 아 가우담바 스타 조케 보케알리람 지스토이르 지르라스토 시무
That's gonna be our builder friend.
오스트 결킨
Hi, Culkin.
주일라군바 파르카크너
Big greetings. Nice to be on dry land, isn't it? Even if the land isn't as bountiful as we'd hoped. It's almost as this guy always has funny sayings. It's almost as if your mother promised you the world's most bountiful feast on your birthday,
안풍적 작노르
only to then present you with the world's feeblest grape. Quiet grape. Yep, I'm the junior builder now. A new hope for us not dying. We need wood, thatch, and resin in order to begin construction. You'll most certainly need a hatchet to collect the wood and resin. Here's some handy tool crafting recipes.
알라구이가
And one last thing. This island is barren. Where's all the plant life? Does it hide from us? I see no trees that produce resin. You know Paul, right? That funny little guy who never stops talking about plants. Luna sent him out east to get the ecosystem growing again. You should check on
찰찰
it.
아가스바
Most of luck to you. So it's walking us through the steps of how to do things, and now we're learning about crafting. So he just gave us multiple crafting recipes, and we can craft a lot of things directly from our inventory. So if I hit tab, I have a craft tab, and right now I have a recipe for a tent where you can skip time to the next day or multiple different points in the day. Rope you can make from fiber, a stone pickaxe, a stone hatchet, and a stone shovel. The basic beginnings. The first one I'm going to want to make is a stone hatchet, so I need a bit more stick and fiber. So I will pick those up on my way to talk with Paul. And Paul, if I look at my mini map, I can see it's going to be back this way. Stick. It also shows you on the top left the items that you're collecting for doing something. And it'll tell you when you've got them all. Am I missing 2 more plant fibers? I need some bushes. There we go. Hello. Little friend hiding in there. I mean, there might be one on the top of the mountain too. Here we go. Okay, so see it changed color, showing me that I have all the ingredients now. So I'll do tab craft, select stone hatchet. If I hit R for craft, it's going to pop up and ask how many I want to make, but I only want to make one, so I'm going to hit F for quick craft. And now it's in my inventory. I want to assign this to a quick slot, so I'm going to hit R for link. It shows you the things down on the bottom, and I'm going to put my hatchet in this one. So click right there. Now it's assigned. If I get out, hit R, it comes up, and I can choose what I want to grab real quick. Whether it's a tool or weapon or food or seeds or all the good stuff. Whatever you want. Did I go to the wrong mountain? Look, he's over there. Time to fly. Well, float down with this one. One thing that I personally wish they would change is look at the mini-map. See, when I turn around and look, the mini-map moves instead of my character's icon moving in the mini-map. I do not care for that style. That messes with my head significantly and makes it hard for me to find things. So, I have already asked, pretty please, can y'all change that? I don't know if they will. Everybody asked for that. Come on. It's the Valheim style, right? Like, I think my brain just works that way now. Or make it an option at least. Here's Paul. This guy's silly. I'm warning you in advance.
Paguhogon ju shopustartle, Chorn. Opiala shakro pakalaka noon puchas lahora. Simu sholam shuhu.
Colossal seed.
Paala la pulam shikul ipaka laka luikolo. Ochopalu juhokal shal. Hopun kuru chai in chari pastu kern. Galoch part of fark. Ochopashash kaja
much
koruki
responsibility
patu
for you,
agaspa.
Hey, Chisel. How are you, friend?
Palos pik suju chupal staru tik little chorn. Pakum paju jaral.
How did I know you were gonna ask? I told you Paul was silly. He's quite excitable. Never been so excited. I feel I'm going to implode. You need less caffeine, friend. Plant the seeds soon. He really likes plants. Do you have any questions? Nope. Then you're ready to plant it, right? Yep. Return to me when you have done so. So now it's going to give us information about the quests again that we can see when we go to that tab. And how it has a star on your focus quest, and you can press F to focus on a particular quest. And in the bottom right corner, it shows you what biome you're in. So now it gave me the new one, Sowing the Seed. It shows it on the top left, but my other one is still established as first. So if I want to make that one the primary one, I go to Journal, hover over it, and press F. And now it's going to give me the details and show me in the top left corner. And if there's steps to it, it'll show me the steps. How am I liking the game so far? Excuse me, sorry. I have a bit of a cough this morning, so I'm intermittently muting. I think it's a cute game. It's definitely a cozy game. I've had it for a few days. I didn't get to play it a whole lot this weekend because it was little man's birthday and I had a house full of kids playing laser tag and breaking my light. I'm just saying, it'll be fine. I'm not bitter at all. It's fine. But hi Millwall Gary, welcome in. It's a cute game. It's definitely a cozy open world style game. It does have some combat. I haven't gotten into the deepest combat yet. But it does have some combat. The way the character moves is kind of similar to Link in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you can climb up walls and that kind of stuff, and we have gliders and everything. Definitely has crafting, resource gathering, that kind of stuff. It has a cute story and pretty visuals too. It's a really pretty game. They had like a really special artist make like the icons and the clothes and stuff and draw them by hand. That's really cool. So yeah, if you want like an intense hardcore game, this is not the game for you. But if you want a game that's about exploring and crafting and more of a cozy feel, then this could be the one for you. Could be. And I'm pretty sure the developers are from Japan, and I kind of really get that kind of cultural sense in this a bit, in a lot of the ways that they talk about like the spirits of the forest and being in balance with nature and stuff. So it's kind of sweet and peaceful in that way too. Okay, so we're gonna plant our colossal tree seed, and this is going to start our first biome. Teach us how to use them in returning Aghasba to be a paradise. I'm gonna put it not too far from my farm, and I want it in a big open space. He says put it up here. The first time I put it up there, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna put it down here in a big flat area near my farm, because we're going to be going back and forth here a lot, and you want to have a lot of room for it and room to expand and stuff. So I'm going to hit tab. Here's my king tree seed. Right click, use. And it'll tell you how far from the farming village we set up you have to be. So I'm just gonna back up until I'm as close as I can get. Did I go all the way down here last time? I think I put my farm a little farther down this time. Something is in the way. What's in the way? Is it me? Am I in the way? I don't want to go to the other side. I mean, I could go to the other side. I don't know if it'll let me do it by the theater. I would guess not. And there's a lot of bugs over there. Maybe go to this one with a farm. Hey, Basic, how are you, friend? Good to see you. That reminds me, I need to get that game we were talking about doing on my list. How am I liking the game so far? It's a cute game. It's definitely a cozy game. It's very pretty. It has an interesting story. I think I don't want to go over here. I put my farm too close, I think. I don't want my tree over here. I think some people are having some challenges. I think they still have a little bit of glitches to work out. One of the devs said that, you know, the first thing they're going to be working on is like fixing any glitches or bugs that arise during launch, which that's pretty standard, you know. Everybody has to deal with some of that when they launch a new game into EA. I'm just going to go a little bit further down here and do it. If I can. Is he going to let me go all the way to the beach? Region not ideal for this ecosystem. Okay, so I put my farm too close. See if I can go to the side. Here we go. Close enough. A little bit of hills, but it's fine. It's close to the flat area. Here we go. Isn't it pretty? Time to meet a new character.
Sholal. Chilajol.
He looks cute, but
Hump. On Rukimp Alpol. Alorpo Jigor Nupenual. Chuparn Husty. Komchu Pakalak Nubu. A close to a cochu. Pa.
Rude.
Just here.
oblivious.
Gotcha,
Rude.
coach you.
He looks cute, but he's rude.
Alashun Al Short Skipu.
His face is cute and also funny. I know, right? Hello! Excuse you. Rude! They're so rude!
Allo. Impaku Stopu. Nonugu Jortawal Kirikio.
Rastop Kulchu Jastir Ihu.
Oh, come on.
Baknaram Jalkan. Jalapa Kushi.
Jol Jastir. Al Storn
Give
Alu.
me a chance.
Ubalki Gork.
They were just
General
leaving. They had
Jorkala.
nothing to do with.
Alu Hampagu All
See
Hill
what you've
Jastir.
done.
Ahur Huldra.
See, he
Kana
looks
Shawal.
cute, but
Stal Ragu Al Shol.
it
Shalas
hurts me
du
to
Alu
see him
Jost.
this way.
Jualsto kun la pulam. Paskirlun la jor.
If you declare this, perhaps there is some good in you.
Ilax stu ralot
Will you
pakala
assist me in nurturing this colossal tree into good health?
Stimku pak
Maybe
chawal
then
kan
will forest
koche.
God's spirits lift. Why, yes. Yes, I will. So, the big fuzzy guy is the forest god, and this is Sprite, and he's like his little assistant. If you can... Uh-oh. What did we say about there's some bugs happening? Yep. This happened once before. It's gonna take me to the main menu. And then I'll continue back in. Yeah, so that's one of the early bugs that they're gonna have to squash right away, I'm sure. Hey, Mystic, how are you, friend? I thought this was Towers of Hanoi. No, it's
Chilachora.
not.
Pakalakalu.
Oh, I don't want to go through this again. Can I? I'm gonna press space and skip to go through it. Okay. We can collaborate. A colossal tree will only grow if it can sense the ecosystem around it is thriving. So here's what I'd like you to do. Take the seeds currently growing atop the tree and plant them in this immediate vicinity. I also need you to feed some of the animals that have been attracted. It will attract all kinds of animals. If you take an edible item from your inventory, such as a berry, and throw it toward a nearby animal, it may be apt to consume it should it feel so inclined. Yes, I can do that. What is that turquoise glow emanating from your rear carne? Carrot. Anyway. What? Not so unimpressive now, am I? Do you possess the vaunted power of Amity? Maybe. I thought but one human in a generation could harness such force. You know what Amity is, most certainly. Yes, but tell me anyway. Amity is the harmonious force that flows through all living things. It is in you, it is in I, it is in every plant and creature on Aghasba. Even in every human, as hard as that is to believe. With this crystal, you can collect and store pure Amity. You will gain it every time you create or improve life on this island. Naturally, you will lose it shall you ever take life from this island. This is good, putrid human. This shall be instrumental in helping us grow the colossal tree. But for now, plant the seeds and feed the animals. And then it shows you how many of each you have to do for this quest. Feed 3 creatures, plant 3 seeds, and we need 12 fully grown plants, and we already have 5. And it'll show you the area around the tree that counts as the proximity. Ecosystem is different depending on which biome you're in. So currently there's 3 different biomes. Am I remembering that right? And there's 3 different types of villages that you can do right now. Each one has its own creatures and plants. And then if we want to grow it even further, we talk to Sprite again. With this first early access launch, this is only about 20% of what the map is going to eventually be. Look at all the pretty butterflies, and there's ladybugs everywhere, and it'll start popping up its own plants and stuff around here too. So first we need to climb this little stump of tree. We're gonna pick these temperate seeds. There'll be 3 of them. And we want to plant them in the ecosystem. I need to get my perspective now. Where I am in relation to where I put the farm. My farm, right? Some of my farm is east of here, a little bit southeast of here. So I'm gonna plant my trees in the direction of my farm just to make it more convenient when I want to chop them down for wood. Spindle root. I need to make a shovel to get that. Okay, so... And these will regrow too. The plants regrow to harvest again pretty quickly. What's that? Some slumping. So tab, and here's my temperate seeds. I'm gonna right click and use to be able to plant them. What do you mean not a compatible ecosystem? Did I go too far from the colossal tree? There we go. Yeah, these particular seeds, some seeds you can plant anywhere, like common seeds. But these seeds are kind of help nurture the main tree, and it needs to be relatively close. So we're gonna go ahead and plant all 3 of them. There we go. Grows different things, and it gives you a timer for the things you plant. So this is going to be an alley fern. Alley is useful for things that heal. That one's also an alley fern. Where'd the 3rd one go? The little mounds are kind of hard to see in the midst of the bushes. Oh well, it's over there somewhere. So, I need to go talk to Paul, but I also need to feed animals. I've noticed that sometimes after planting, then in doing certain things close up, your character kind of stays close up, but if you do shift and run, it zooms you back out again. Or if you jump off and use your glider, it'll shift you back out a little bit farther back again. So, I'm going to want to feed some animals. What I can do is I can take some food, like these berries that are, and assign it to a quick slot, so it's easy to throw. But I'm gonna do it in the order the game says, so y'all see, because Paul is gonna tell us more about how to find out what animals want to eat. So let's go talk to Paul. Are the frame rates a little off? It might be. But there's some visual settings that you can turn down. I have mine set pretty high. Plus, I'm streaming right now, and sometimes that can make it a little bit jerky as well.
Whoa!
I tabbed out. Hold on. I'm reloading where I'm watching the chat because I got a ad pop up that made my stream chat go below the screen. I don't like it when it does that. I was wondering if it was a streaming thing. Yeah. I have had to turn the graphics down a little bit to play this even when I'm not streaming. And I probably still could turn them down a little bit because I still have them set pretty freaking high. I still have a lot of things on epic. I can look at turning it down a tad more. But yeah, streaming at the same time will make it a bit more of a challenge for doing all this stuff. I don't have a monster rig like some streamers do. I mean, I have a decent... You can do exclamation point specs, I think, in the chat, and I'll tell you what computer I am using. By the spirits, it's magnificent. First colossal tree. Not to mention the vegetation. It will he's very excited about his greens. Hairlope Stuvor, perhaps even one day a Jubunga. Yeah, less caffeine, friend. Aren't you shivering with excitement? I mean, not as much as you. I can tell you're shivering internally. Did anything interesting happen? I'm gonna try and say no. Not mention about Sprite. Oh, this saddens me immensely. How tragic. I was certain something of interest would happen. I'm kidding. And maybe tell him anyway. You met the forest god? And a small green fellow. That must be the forest sprite. By the spirits, what fascinations. They must be overjoyed that the Shimu have returned. They do not rejoice. Perhaps we need to show that we appreciate them. Take my extra Shimu scope. It's a great way to observe and preserve. By observing life around us, we learn which biomes certain plants grow in and what food each animal likes to eat. By observing 3 different animals to start, friend, you'll be astounded at what you can observe. So our Shimu scope is how we scan things. It's kind of like the scanner in No Man's Sky. You use it by pressing down the middle mouse button. When you observe a creature, it's added to your Shimu Dex. You can see information about them. And you can drop or throw food nearby creatures to feed them. Different creatures want different kinds of food. Here we go. It's very common in early access not to be polished. They will improve game while the EA progresses. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, and they said their first goal is going to be, you know, looking at whatever bugs pop up during launch and any overwhelming requests that they get from players. They'll focus on that first, and then they'll be extending things. So let's pop back down here to where our tree is, and we'll start observing and feeding animals and see what happens. Got a plant. Oh, there's an alley fern. I don't know if I'm saying these names right. And it gave me oil. You don't get the same thing every time. I mean, sometimes you get the same thing every time, but plants and animals, there's like a chance of giving you different things. So sometimes you'll get an extra of something. Okay, there's somebody. Me, crouch with C. There's something. Oh, here we go. Middle mouse button. Gonna focus on it. Skirt towel. And now if I hit tab and go to my Shimudex, under animals, will show me, here's the skirt towel, where they live, what they provide, bone, hide, raw meat, elastic fin. And now that I have him scanned, if I look at him, it'll show me what his diet is and what treats he likes. There's another one. Keep him in range. He's running. There he goes. Feed a pup. And he eats roots. So, what? Why are you running? So I know these guys like to eat berries, so I'm going to hit R, I'm going to choose berries. I'm going to use right mouse to aim, left mouse to throw, and they're going to pick up the scent. Whoops, wrong way. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, he's so happy. And then you see I get Amity as well. What are you doing? I'm going to throw your bait. Get out of here. Feed you in a second. Where'd it go? Oh, my hand was on the wrong finger. Helps use W to walk. Okay, so then I got another 2 temperate seeds from that. Did he drop anything else this time? I don't see anything. What was that? You hear a roar. see who else shows up. There's another one. Oh, behind me. Whee! We dropped dung this time. Handy dandy. Thank you very much for your contribution. That'll be used in farming. And I can see this tree has grown here now. This is a resin tree. And I need resin, so I'm going to switch to my axe and I'm going to harvest this. This is one thing I think that they need to adjust. You have to hit E for every chop. It's too much. I got resin, wood, and bark that time. And when you chop things down or pick them, they automatically go in your inventory. You don't have to pick them up, which is nice. Carol, I love the premise of this game. Probably gonna buy it. Cool. Yeah, it's a cute game. What was that? I'm paranoid. I'm like listening for when a mean animal arrives so I can run. What's this? Oh, somebody killed a skurtow. I got meat and bones. Okay, let's get some more wood and resin. Got resin and bark that time. What was I building? Let me look at the fill orders for building. Yeah, I need 5 more wood and 3 thatch. Get some alley fern since it's sitting there. The dead trees that are around the world that you haven't recovered yet, you can get wood from them, but you won't get as much. You only get 1 wood from them. You'll get at least 2 or sometimes a lot more from these. And you won't get resin at all from dead trees. It has to be a new growing tree to be able to get resin out of it. I keep thinking I hear a bobcat or something. I mean, not that it would literally be a bobcat, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. And they're running away like they're scared. I don't know. Oh, here. Let me feed you a berry. There you go. Nope. I like think it's gonna be one and it ends up being a totally different one that comes and gets it. Whee. I like the happy little like apples that drop out when you do something that it likes to. It's funny. They like hop around. They're cute. Okay, do I have, well, even if I have thatch, I'm not gonna use it to feed them right now because I need to use it for building the farm. I need 3 more. I should change my general focus back to doing the farm. Okay, and I got some common seeds. I can plant them anywhere. You can also convert them into different types of seeds. You can use them for quite a few different things. But right now I'm just gonna grab some thatch. Oh, I haven't made a stone shovel yet. I'm not gonna make a stone. Wait, what do I need to make a stone shovel? Not thatch, right? Fiber. I don't have enough yet. Alright, I haven't been collecting enough stuff. Village entered Vile. It gives you a different village name. That I think I've gotten a different village name every single time. This is the third village that I've started. Here we go. Bush. Fiber. Thatch is not quite as common. There we go. I was gonna say, now watch it give me thatch every single time. Hello, friend. Hey, Rob. Are those resources highlighted? Because they seem hard to see by my eyes. Yeah, if you look, there's a little blue triangle bouncing on the top of it. They pop out of the bushes sometimes. So that does make it easier to find them. It is small, so it's not super noticeable, so just kind of stay in the game, but you definitely notice it when you're in the game playing. You see it stands out. I can see them over there in the distance, a bunch of little bouncing yellow or aqua triangles. I didn't mean to do that. No, I want the berry stone. There. Thank you. Okay, I need to stop now. At this point, it's just like popping bubble wrap. Like, I have plenty and I'm still doing it. It's kind of like a rewarding feeling. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, it's very subtle. But when you know what you're looking for, it's easy to see it. Okay, so we put down our farm marker, and now we're gonna come to the build post. See all the things we need. We're gonna go ahead and turn it all in. Confetti, wee.
Stamp galam kinash. Jigo yukolem store la pou. La joie pour la akaku.
Olal stal
More
qualuchak.
handsome than my own son. That's the goodliest thing.
Heluna. Ego la pou shimpa. Un chashu. Jara la jushamu.
Je tu impagit. Stimple pamaro chastar.
Akpalu. Gap kakna. Gap him. Jumpa stew or root bump stew.
Gee, thanks.
Ju pargaro. Katawil jo. Hula shiku bal kirna. Ar el joal stika u kirn juhu. La rapur. Juhu bu konko paprakala ju snorkir. Stjorkin juhu pok chorn jupulninok. Darnast ak al shimu. Stal kul juhu sterun rubelum. Mpa kapur. Konku husha. Letapalo. Ushastalun chela umla ujol bunker. Shustampan.
Nice.
Huihu alark shimu.
Before you go off to search for Latoro Bridge Penguin, there are 2 urgent matters I must ask your help with. I click in there sometimes. They should adjust that. These lands are treacherous and crawling with withered. Speak to Hoa, our combat expert, about how to defend
Ashtulu
yourself.
Artu Pakaru.
Second, the Shimu are in desperate need of food. Work with Ajit to build our first farm here. Is all clear? All is clear.
Ualishu Pakaru.
So we have a new quest. Building a village tower will establish a village around it for the Shimu to settle. The proximity indicator will change to this little building when you're within a village. It'll be down in the right column. Different biomes can establish different types of villages. There are several different villages that you can build depending on the biome. And each type has its own structures and decos and such. Okay, so time to get building. It gives us a storage chest here in the first one, which is handy dandy. You know, I never put on this mask. I mean, isn't that the same mask I have on? Equip. It's the exact same mask. Like, that doesn't look any different. Yes, it's very cinematic in the cutscenes. Is that French or a gibberish language they made for the story? I think it's gibberish. I think it's something they just made up. I'm not gonna have the mask take up inventory space, so I am just gonna drop it right here. So I already have the exact same one on. Okay, I'm gonna put, what should I put? I'm gonna put the oil over here. You can do F for transfer and choose how many. I'm gonna do D for quick transfer and move them all. You had asked about the inventory system. Things do stack in the inventory system. And you can split stacks as well. If I want to split stack, I do S. And then I can choose how many I want to split. And then I could transfer just a part if I wanted to. I'm gonna leave the resin here. And the bones and the poop. And the A-leaf. And probably the bark. So this first tab is everything you have, and then if you have a lot and you want to look through, you can choose different categories of things to look through. And also, if you hit tab, you can use G, and it'll sort your items if they're not sorted, and put like all your weapons at top and woods together and that kind of thing. And if you have something extra that you don't need anymore, you can use X to turn it to scrap. And use scrap for something. I don't know, I haven't used scrap yet. But each thing tells you how much scrap it will turn into. Like down here, stone hatchet turns into 1 scrap. Raw meat turns into 2 scrap. And you can eat even raw food, it'll give you minor health. Cooked food obviously will give you more. But we're at the beginning, so if I wanted to assign this to a quick slot, then I would do R to link it and then choose, put my food over there. And then I can choose it and eat it. Oh no, it did it again. This is a weird thing happening today. Invert camera, no. And it's going to take me back to the main menu, and then I'm going to go right back in. 3 biomes, I was right. Temperate, tropical, and arid. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the bugs that they squash as quickly as possible. I suppose there's always some bugs expected on launch day. Okay, so we're going to talk to Ajit. Hello, Mr. Arrogance.
Aljan Mapapa Torik, Ishalafu?
Was she talking about me? Let's talk about building a farm.
Culture Rippy Justu!
Did Did you see this here? You know what this is? Some kind of coin. My family crest.
O Gugak
It means
Jork.
my family was
Ra
important enough to
Alu.
get its own quest.
Walachak Nimpla Guajet.
I know that we are now to build a farm. Before I trust you anywhere near a structure as complex as that, let's teach you some
Jehu
basics.
Impai Shalapu.
Let's start with a construction table. Build one from your crafting menu and place it in from your inventory. From the construction table, you can build all manner of smaller buildings and decorative structures. Create a basic hut using the construction table and then return to me. So now we have another quest. I'm gonna go ahead and make that the active quest. So F to focus on it. And if I go to craft, I have a recipe for a construction table now. What is that? Shadow Sentinel mask. When did I get that? That's new. Oh, and by the way, you can craft from storage in this game. Genius. You have to be relatively close to it, but I mean, doing it at all. Genius. I love that. I have not seen this before. I don't know where I picked this up from. Wear it to carry on the traditions of the Hare Spirit. A limited edition item unlocked by... Oh! This is one of the things that you get from pre-ordering. If you're on PS5 and you pre-ordered, or because they were having some issues with orders, they're going to extend that. And with Steam, if you order it, like within the first month, then you're going to get multiple rewards, including, I think there's going to be 3 different masks, and we're going to have a mount. Look, all of these. None of these were here before. These are all gifts for getting it early. So this one, carry on traditions of the Hare Spirit. Carry on traditions of the Prowler. And traditions of the Hare Spirit. Well, I don't know what these do because I haven't seen these before. Let's do the hare. Maybe it'll make us run faster. I'm going to do F to quick craft 1. And if I look in my inventory, it's here. Equip. Look! I'm bouncy. I'm bouncy. I assume it's just decorative. I don't know. Do I seem faster? I feel faster, but it could just be in my head. Okay, what was I doing? Journal. Something else I'd like to see them to add is, like, to go to the journal, I have to hit tab and go over to the journal. I want to just be able to hit J and go straight to the journal. You know, that kind of thing. They should have individual letters for each tab. Construction table, that's what I was doing. So I need 5 wood, 3 flint, 2 hide, and 1 more tree bark. Also, if you're looking to build something and you don't know where to get something, like we haven't seen flint yet, right? Then while you're looking at the parts, you can hit H and it'll bring up a tip of where these things are commonly found. So flint is commonly acquired from boulders. Hide is acquired from ground creatures. So I'm going to need to make a pickaxe to be able to mine stone and get flint. I'm going to go to craft. We hit H to get rid of that. I really go away. Okay, stone pickaxe. Let's make 1. And then I'm gonna assign this. Do I want it there? That's fine. Put it there. And then can I make a shovel? Yes, I can. shovel. Gonna assign this. And tools over here. Okay. Be a litter bug and drop that for now. Okay. So I'm going to collect resources on my way to talk to the combat expert. So if I go to my journal and say, find Hoa, the hunting expert, let's make that the focus. Then that star is going to show up on my map. Because I want to go ahead and be able to fight animals. And switch to my hatchet while I'm going. And collect resources along the way, of course. Hello. Hi, Hoa.
Ah, Korichimp Kachil!
I need you to make me a fighter.
Chulorkal, Piwakolku,
The art of murderous combat.
Ra'aljik, Kaligun!
Before I can teach you to properly maim, dehead, clobber, and gut the fine creatures around us, you should get to know the creatures you're about to come to blows with.
Chorikim, Kitao Patori.
Oh, I haven't observed enough creatures. Okay, I only need one more, I'm pretty sure. Let's go over this way. I've already done you, right? Yeah, I've got my Shipwrecked. Yeah, I've done two. We go back to where the tree is and see what else is shown up. Here's a clay mound. And my shovel. Ooh, I hear a bad guy. This bad guy, I can observe the bad guy. There it is. You go too far away. And then you get too close. Not the beetle pup. Where'd the bad guy go? It's getting dark. I haven't built my tent yet, so I can't skip today. There he is. There he goes. Withered, rusty. Ow, get out. Run, 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 run. I don't have a bow or anything yet. I don't have a shovel in my hand. Let me switch to a hatchet. Get away from me, you little jerk. You can roll with control. Oh, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. There's no block that I have found so far, which is not my favorite thing in the world. But you can roll in different directions. And then attack, of course. And we'll get a bow and arrow and spear and swords. Okay, let me go ahead and eat a little bit, get some of my health back. All I got on me is berries. It'll be fine. That's good enough. Okay, so I died, and what happened? I just showed up back at my farm, and I didn't lose any inventory. So basically, it just puts me back over here to start on that quest again. And that's part of it being a cozy game. More cozy open world than survival. No super harsh death penalty happening. Which way is my tree? East. This doesn't seem right. See, I'm not crazy about the map spinning. I want my character to spin in the mini-map. Throws my brain off. Colors are really pretty. Wait, I did get in the index, right? So I have 3 now? Yes, I did. So I should be able to go back to her and finish my combat training. While I'm here, I'm gonna plop down some seeds on my back. Let's do temperate seeds. So we have some more trees growing. And it's funny because the temperate seeds don't grow like all the exact same tree. They'll grow different kinds of trees. They give you different resources like resin trees and such. Slim trees gives you wood. And I got more amity for that. Also, if you're being chased by a mean little mob, you can run over here in your farm and you're pretty much safe. It's like home base. Here's a portal too. We're not ready to be able to build this yet, but there are portals, so there is a quick travel way to get around the map as well, which is really nice. Okay, I need to pop to the lady super duper quick, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'll find out if you guys want me to continue this beginning or if you want me to hop over for a minute and do the last bit where I'm showing a world that's a bit farther along in the story where there's more going on. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm thinking I'll pop over to another world that's a little bit farther along in the story. Past the tutorial phase a little bit farther. And show you a little bit of that. I'm not going to go, like, too way far in it, unless somebody has strong objection. Let me go ahead and save here. And quit to the main menu. Main mode. Let's go to this game. Wait, what order is then? This one, right? Yeah. Not quite sure what those numbers are on the left. Thinking this is it. Let's find out. So in this save, I've already started. It's the same one. Is this the same one? It's the same one. Wrong one. Go back. Load. This one. Oh, that's right, because it's save slots, so it'd be the first one. Yes. So in this save, I've already built the farm. I've upgraded it a bit. I've started farming. I've started cooking. I have a little bit of armor. I'm gonna go sleep and get it to be daytime so it's easier for you to see. I have weapons. I've already done my weapons training. You have different options of when you want to sleep too. I'm gonna sleep till morning. Good morning. You'll notice that the seasons change as well. What is this? I think we're in fall right now. So, in this world, I've already built the bridge. And I've gone across to the mainland, which is where we're all going to end up moving and trying to find our main city. Right, and rebuild. And I've started activating portals as well, so I can do fast travel in this world, which is handy dandy. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get a mount. We need to rebuild the Midhaven stable. So we'll focus on that. If I look at the map. It's on the mainland. If I look at fill orders for builds, the shimmy stable, I need 8 wood, and I already did the thatch, but it was 6 thatch. So I need to get 3 more wood. Do I have 3 more wood in storage over here? Doubt it. Sometimes it doesn't stack the things together too. I think they need to adjust that. clear out a little bit of my inventory along the way. I can just do D for quick transfer. Whoops, no, I dropped it. Come here. That's something they're gonna need to adjust. It's like it's not wanting to stack it. I don't remember it doing that before. It's not an open space. It should just stack it. Okay, I have trees planted, so let's grab a few more wood. This is a little foundation I've added and just a bench to show that you can do some of the decorations. This is the farm that started over here. I have crops growing. I know I picked them up. I have one of lettuce. Lettuce is a really good crop. It gives you good healing, and you can also use it to make salads. And then I made some more storages here. One thing is when you're making these storage boxes, don't set them super close together like this, because they have a pretty big hitbox, and you have to get like really to the side when they're that close to see what's in them. So it's good to make them a little bit farther apart when you're organizing them. And then this is my campfire. Here's another tip too. When you put it down, it'll say this cannot be moved, but it really can. You can hit Q and pick it up and take it with you, so you can cook on the go if you want to. I'm not going to get into how you made all those yet, because it's a whole thing. Thatch fences, you get the recipe for. You can put around. This is the composter. All that dung animals give you, you can put in the compost shed, and you can make simple fertilizer, so your plants grow faster, and you can make cob so that you can build more and bigger buildings. And this is the crafting desk bench thing over here. There's quite a few things that you can craft directly in your inventory. Like tents and your tools, basic swords, basic weapons. Oh, I wanted to make one of these. Do I have any strange seeds left? I'll see. And then this is the construction table, and you use the construction table to make larger things, like larger decorations, actual buildings, upgraded buildings, huts, higher level farms, also foundation pieces in different shapes, and decorative pieces. And when you make different decorative pieces, then you get culture points. A torch has 0 culture points, but different ones have different amounts. Like this wooden bench gives you 4 culture points, and that makes the people around your village happier. More advanced ones give you higher culture points. Let's make a torch. And then you just place things directly from your inventory. Similar to Enshrouded's decorations in that way. I'm going to use... Where do I want it? Let me put it next to the crafting table. Go there. Hi-ya! It's turned off right now. I assume it's going to come on at night. Okay, let me grab some more wood. I don't think I replanted a bunch of trees over here. says planning on moving to the mainland. I do have a bunch of like different kinds of mushrooms and stuff. Something interesting too about like the shrooms that you plant and stuff. When you plant it, you may not necessarily, or you won't get the same mushroom every time. It kind of changes. You'll find the big cap initially, but then when you plant it, you get different kinds of mushrooms that provide different types of resources. So there's kind of that randomness of it, similar to like the chests in Enshrouded. It changes what you get each time. It's not always the same. Switch my hatchet. Let's grab some wood. And go finish building. Good thing on the mainland so we can get our first mount. Because I want to ride a harlow. Oh, I think I'm shoving the other one. Oh, my stone hatchet broke. There's no repairing them. You just have to craft a new one. Craft one, F for quick craft. And since I already assigned a hatchet to that spot, it just automatically fills in again. I don't have to put it there again or assign it there again or anything. Oops, I just unselected it. Just kidding. Thank you. That should be enough wood, right? 9, yeah. That's plenty. I don't want to take the fertilizer over there with me though. And drop that off by the farm. And you can see that this tree has been upgraded. It's much bigger than the first level tree. And there's a lot more animals here. Look. You can hunt these animals. Oh, that was a poop. I'm just saying. In case you didn't know. When it does that. A lot more types of vegetation grow as you continue upgrading the biome. Hello. And then sometimes animals get injured. Sometimes it's from predator animals coming in. And so I can butcher it and get the resources. Or I can heal it. So, wait, no, I can't even. I thought I could. I need an arrow? I don't know. Here, let's see if we can heal this one. I don't know if I have the stuff on me. Yeah, just 2 berries. So I can heal it. And that gets you a lot of points when you heal animals. Probably the most. Amity points in the top right. Excuse you. So if they're not injured, you definitely can. I don't have any roots on me right now. Sorry. Hunt them and get the hide and the meat and everything. Okay, so I have the wood on me. Let's use the quick portal to get over to the mainland that I set up. I'm muting because I'm coughing this morning. Okay, so this portal has been built, and I have a portal that I found on the mainland that is set up. So I can use this portal. I can click down here and say I only want to see portals. Yellow portals are set up. White portals are portals that I have found that I haven't finished setting up. And I can just click on it and E to confirm, and here we go. Here I am. Now I'm on the mainland. Let's see, I took all the markers off the map. I'm going to show them again. Thank you, because I'm going to be able to see my star. Why is my star not showing up on the mini-map? Weird. Journal. Amount for your troubles. We are focusing on this. Let's focus on it again. It's this way. Right here, not far. What are you? Oh, I don't want to put my inventory up with you right now. Look! Do you want to be my friend? So, we're gonna help the rancher repair this place. Turn everything in. Yay! Why did it go that screen? That was weird. I didn't get to show the poof of confetti, but it's fixed. By the spirits known as the Swanky Digs for my here harelopes. This here, one of my most prized lopes. Done named her Chingo Bee, and she's all yours now. Walk up on her to interact and press E, then you'll be off and to the races. I raised her since she was no bigger than a grape. Taught her to come anytime she done hears a whistle. So to use that, X when you want her near, and she'll come no matter wherein you find yourself. Ooh, is this like the magical horse? Ancient horse saddle in Zelda? I'm sorry, I'm fixing to weep. I love this here haralope, but you deserve her. Right on out of here before I get to bawling. So we have our first mount. Summon your mount by pressing X and interact with her to start riding. Yay! Yay! It's a pretty little place. The graphics in this game are really pretty. Wonder if we're gonna have to grow hay. There is hay. Okay, so. Hi Joey, welcome in. How do I like the game so far? It's cute. It's a cute game. It's definitely a cozy exploring game, crafting. It has a neat story. It has some things that they need to adjust, which isn't surprising for launch day. I have some wish list items on it. Some little things like I want the mini map for me to spend instead of the map to spend. I think it's been a little buggy for people this morning. But it does a good job taking you through the tutorial and teaching you the steps of what you need to do to survive and how to build and farm and hunt and all that kind of stuff. The cutscenes are really pretty if you're into that kind of thing. You can do space and just skip through them if you don't want to do them. And I'm about to get my first mount. So that'll be fun. I'm going to do X to whistle. Chingobi! Yay! Saddled up and everything. Eat him out. Look! I got a hairlope. She should be faster than me, right? Run! Run, Chingobi, run! Definitely faster than on foot. Those are faster than feet. This is awesome! Okay, this might be my favorite part of the game. I mean, it's fun to glide and everything, but how often do you get to ride a hairlope? Can I attack while I'm on her? No. Okay, let's see if it really is a magical ancient, like a magical saddle. E to get off. Let me go. I'm gonna portal totally away and see if I can call her. Let's go like to a complete other island and see if she'll show up all the way over there. Okay. Let me get outside the gate. Oh, hello. She does! She's magical! Yay! Okay, that's handy dandy, I'm just saying. Can you jump fences? You can jump fences! I can jump with space, or honestly, that first one, I didn't even push it. She just jumped it herself. I wonder if she can get attacked. Hope not. Can she die? I don't want her to die. Alright. I need to get to the top of that mountain. She can't help me with that. But there's something I need to do up there. Show y'all how to initially activate a portal. Once you activate, stay here, Chingobi. Good hairlope. I want to be able to pet her. No. Bad. Bad character. Don't do that. Okay. Is this the best side to go up? I think so. Find ruins. I'll spoil where this one is. This is the first one. It's easy to find, but just kind of gotta know to look. Is it this one or that one? Yeah, it's this one. So in the beginning area, you'll find like a little ruins. It's an amphitheater, and behind it, there's a mountain that has ruins going up into the mountain. And at first, it looks like it's a dead end. But if you kind of just keep following where there are little whoops. No, I did that on purpose. Just kidding. If you keep following where there are little pieces of ruin, you can get to the top. Is this the one? I think this is the one. And remember, you can climb walls like in Zelda too. That can help a lot. And you don't slide down in the rain. Don't need any sticky frogs. Those are some big old bones or teeth or whatever that is. You gotta watch your stamina when you're climbing. It does use stamina. I don't remember seeing all these bones last time. I wonder if I'm on the right mountain. Might find something new. Yeah, this is the right one. I just came from a different side. So there are different shrines that you can find hidden, tucked around here and there in the world. And this one has a portal that once you get past a certain part in the quest line, you'll learn how to activate portals using the Amity that you collect. And they're not super expensive if you've been collecting it along the way. Turn it in. And that also completed a quest for me as well. So now I have a portal on top of this mountain. And I have one down at the bottom because I have one in my village. And I can use this to portal back over to the mainland. So I just went to map, didn't I? I need to actually use the portal to portal back over to the mainland, and I'm going to turn that quest in. Here we go. I don't have a quest selected. Which one was it? I want to be able to hit J and go to the journal instead of having to hit tab and then go there. Or did it clear automatically? I think it cleared automatically. Yeah. So now I have my portal system up and running. I have 3 active portals right now, and I have another one that I know where it is that I can go activate down by the bridge, which is handy dandy. So that's the basics at the beginning of Towers of Aghasba. I think it's a cute story for sure. It has really pretty graphics. Might need to turn the graphic settings down a bit. I did. There are some things I really like about it. I like how the mount works. I like that you get a mount relatively early on in the story. I like that it gives you like the glider power really early on. It's not super hard to get the recipes. The tutorial does a really good job of walking you through the basic steps of learning how to build, how to craft, how to hunt, how to farm, that kind of thing. I think that the villagers, they have more plans for. A lot of them right now just kind of walk around and they're kind of placeholders in a way. They kind of jump in and build stuff when you put the ingredients in, but I think they do have plans for them to be more active in doing other things in the future. I like the colors. I like how the day and night changes. I like how the seasons change in the game. Right now, it's a pretty good size map. This is only, they said, about 20% of the size of the map of what it's going to be. So it's going to end up being a pretty good size map, I think. They're going to do a lot of bug fixing right now, I think, for any bugs that jumped up during launch, and look at what people are immediately asking for. And adjusting things. I know they said they're going to make some adjustments to the UI. The 2 at the top of my list, besides bug fixing, of course, is I would like the mini-map to stay the map still and my character icon move in it, because that hurts my brain for it to work that way. I don't care for that. I also want to be able to scroll in and out on my character. I don't always want to have to be at this distance. You know, different people like to be at different distances, and I tend to scroll in and out a lot depending on what I'm doing. So that would definitely be one on my wish list. A little thing, which they're going to do stuff on the UI, is I think each one of these tabs should have its own quick key instead of having to go into the tab menu first. I like how they show you the things that are needed for the different fill orders and stuff for the quests. I like how it pins that up top when you choose one. I like how if you look at the map and you have a quest, it gives you information on the map over the icon of what is that mission for. So I think it does a good job with that. It would be nice to be able to ping the map, do some kind of marker kind of thing. I think especially since I'm not a big fan of how the mini-map works. It's just backwards in my brain. As far as multiplayer, I haven't done the multiplayer yet. I might look into that. You can't do the multiplayer immediately as soon as you start because you have to get through the initial tutorial where it's doing all the cutscenes in a row. I think that then when someone joins your game, then the progress is made for the world. And you can take a character back and forth between different worlds. So, like, I could have someone come and help me with the grind of getting trees cut and everything to help make progress go faster. Or planting things, or feeding the animals, that kind of thing. So overall, I think that it's a really cute, cozy game. Definitely not hardcore survival if that's what you're looking for. But if you want something that's more low-key, that you can focus on planting and animal husbandry and exploring and crafting with a fun story and really pretty graphics, then this could be a game for you. And we'll watch and see how they do with those bug fixes. I'm assuming they're going to jump right on those. So, let me know what you guys think about it. I'm going to be popping out some quick guides and a game review. And hopefully you'll let me know what you think. And let me know if you want me to cover any more Towers of Aghasba. I might be streaming again tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. I'm probably going to be doing Enshrouded tomorrow. Pretty close to being ready to take out the new big boss. See if I'm actually ready for that. I don't know. But there's a lot to do with the new winter update there, for sure. Lots of building too. I expanded my base. But let me know if you have any questions about this one. And until next time, happy gaming.